to my YouTube ALEDream channel. We are playing Life is Strange last episode. I am so happy of everyone being here today. If you can, please share this broadcast and also make sure everyone is subscribed to my YouTube ALEDream. This is the last final episode of Life is Strange. There's gonna be no more Life is Strange with Chloe and Max. However, I got this awesome book of Life is Strange, and I'll be doing a stream reading it. Actually, I wouldn't do a stream. I'll do a video recording of it. It might take like maybe an hour or something, so hopefully you have popcorn and stuff. But I'm definitely reading this whole entire book and stuff. And I want to use the Life is Strange soundtrack. However, copyright is kind of a SOB, so we might have to use the Pretzel app for the music on that. But if you want to see the last episode of Life is Strange, please tune in my YouTube channel ALEDream. Let's begin. Everyone, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It will mean so much to me. Also, make sure to follow my Instagram, ALEDream_. And yeah, easy peasy squeezy, all that stuff. Make sure to tune in tomorrow. I'm finishing Zelda on Facebook. Ocarina of Time. Hello. And after finishing Zelda, we're gonna start Life is Strange 2 with brand new characters. And I'm really, really excited about that. So please make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, ALEDream. I'm so happy that they gave me the opportunity to be able to share posts with you guys and tell you when I'm live. But yeah, we're close to 1,300 subscribers. 15 more subscribers, I'll be hitting 1.3K on YouTube. My goal, however, on YouTube is close to 10,000 subscribers, which would be awesome sauce. Do I play Fortnite? Nope, I do not play Fortnite. I hate Fortnite. Fortnite, I don't play. No. Nope, 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 nope. Sorry it took me a while. I actually started streaming 98 minutes ago, but my computer was getting these nasty pop-ups. It took me an hour, close to 2 hours to clean my computer and take out the malware and the stuff and the research. It's all gone. So there's gonna be no pop-ups. You might hear sounds here and there because of my notifications. But yeah, all that stuff. So make sure, please, please, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, ALEDream. Same as everything. Yeah. 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 What's up, 4 viewers? So this is the last episode of Life is Strange. Also make sure to subscribe to my YouTube because I'll be reading this book. I might break it into parts. I don't know how I'm gonna work it out, but I definitely need to make it, you know, exciting for you guys. So I'm wondering if I could use my green screen or if I'm just gonna be chilling here. Maybe what I'm gonna do is use a green screen and put the characters behind me or something. I don't know. I gotta be really creative. But I have to also add my playlist blog from September, which I haven't added. And a lot of my performances up on YouTube. And reviews, product reviews, and yeah. Alright, so here is the last episode. Episode 5. Polarized. Guys, make sure to tune in my YouTube, ALEDream. I am playing Life is Strange, the last episode.
Previously on Life is Strange.
Whoa. What did you find?
Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
We can't trust anybody. Except each other.
You know more about her than me.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Oh, look. The Wonder Twins.
What are you doing in my dorm? You are so fucking dead!
Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims.
What are you doing here, Max? Victoria has to be next.
What a lame gimmick.
Rachel, why is he putting her in the ground like that? Where?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Rachel, what?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I know you're close to Nathan, but your life is in serious danger. Nathan just texted me. He says there won't be any evidence left after he's done. Oh God, Max, look. She's still there. Oh, no. Chloe. Look how. What the fuck?
No way. No, I haven't read the book yet. I skimmed through it though, because I don't want to ruin the surprise. Thank you.
Chloe? What? Where? The dark room.
Wait.
Is
Hold-
anybody out there?
Hold on. Wait. I warned Victoria. Why is she there? Hold on. Wait a second. I'm so confused right now. August 6th, 20... Okay, yeah, that is the right one. Whoops. You might have to watch the intro again. But good for people that missed it. Watch it again. At least you don't have to watch the recap again, but the intro. But I thought I warned... Didn't I warn her? Hans? I thought I warned her. Oh, congratulations.
Chloe? What? Where? It's a dark room.
Is anybody out there? Please help! Help! Somebody help me! Victoria, wake up. Wake up. Oh shit. Jefferson kidnaps Victoria too? This is so bad. These straps hurt. Finally, I'm free. Almost. God, I don't remember anything that happened. This must be the same drug Nathan used on Kate. If I could move it towards me. I hate looking at myself like that. You'll pay for this, Jefferson. I promised I would never go back in time like this again. But this is the only way.
You missed the Facebook stream, but I'm on YouTube right now. Frame per seconds are dropping. They're dropping? Is it better now? Oh, it's good? Okay. No, because sometimes the gamers come here to check on me if it's working or not.
This angle highlights your purity, see? The slightly unconscious model is often the most open and honest. No vanity or posing, just pure expression.
I wish I could just lift my middle finger at him. Ugh.
Perfect fit face. Hold that stare there! Stay still! Oh, Max! You fucked up my shot! But please don't worry. We have all the time in the world. For now, I knew you were special the second I saw your first selfie. Yes, I still hate that word. But I love the purity of your own image. Not like Rachel, who was always looking in the wrong places. Poor Rachel. Wait. Let me try this angle. Don't move! Much better. Thanks, Max. If only Nathan could see this setup. He tried so hard. But you can't just throw a few subjects around and expect a cohesive style or theme. But he had an eye for shadows, and an eye for a whole lot more, as his elite family will find out, along with Arcadia Bay. Nice. Good. Oh, those eyes. It's just too bad you're so goddamn nosy, Max. But this room is under 24/7 surveillance, so all I had to do was text you from Nathan's phone. And you fell right into my hands. You really should have focused on schoolwork, not private detecting with your little friend. Chloe, right.
I'm not scared.
Yeah, I'm sorry that Nathan killed her in self-defense. But she had a troubled history like most Arcadia Bay dropouts. Nobody will be surprised or care. Though I promise, people will care when you die tonight, Max. I wasn't lying when I said you have a gift. Okay. Now this looks good. Maybe a few more close-ups. Max, please do not move so much. I need you posed and framed my way. Maybe a new dose will calm you down. Now don't move or this will hurt much. Stupid bitch! You just don't listen, do you? In fact, you never did hear much in my class. If you had, you might have seen all this coming. God damn, you are a fighter, though. I've had my eye on you, and I've noticed that you've been more fearless this week than maybe your whole life. Remember my #1 rule. Always take the shot.
I can't believe that happened. So sick.
Okay, guys. I'm not scared. I'm just freaked out. How would you feel if a teacher kidnapped you, put you in like this weird situation, and take pictures of you in your most vulnerable moments? Oh, there's no journal. I forgot. You don't have the journal with you. We have to continue reading the journal, but let's first look at the stuff.
Oh. No. That picture isn't going to help. And I can't go through all that again. I won't. Okay. I broke those files when I kicked the trolley. Wait. Jefferson couldn't handle stains on his photos. Good. Now I can use them. Whoa. I'm definitely more awake in this photo. I could try this one.
FPS is like 5 right now. This game is amazing though. Aw, I don't know what that means. I know what the FPS stands for, frame per second. It's YouTube. I don't know. YouTube gaming is so weird. It works on Facebook super good. It works on all the other apps so good. On YouTube, it hates me for some odd reason. Hi, Robert. This game is amazing. And I'm playing the second one on all platforms.
This might work.
Last episode.
Please work.
Thank you for all the company. Guys, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, ALEDream. I'll be posting my playlist live vlog coming soon. I'm still editing it. Product reviews, videos. I also will be reading this book, The Life is Strange. Welcome to Blackwell Academy in Arcadia Bay. You can't see it because of the green screen, but I'm super excited about this book to read to you guys. I played this game like about 15 times. I have the full 5 episodes on Facebook, and I played Before the Storm on Facebook. I played this on LiveMe, and yeah, I played it on a lot of places. I haven't played it on like Twitch or Mixer though. No, he's on my YouTube. Oh, hey, what's up? This episode always gets me. It gives me the creeps. Oh, I'm not gonna cry. I still cry at Chloe in the wheelchair. I'm a little wuss about that. The ending doesn't make me cry anymore.
Some spectacular images here, Max.
I heard the second one's gonna make me cry.
Victoria would kill to be in your place, but she doesn't understand our connection. You're the winner, Max. I choose you. Your portrait.
Fuck you.
You're trying too hard. I know you're scared. You all have the same doe-eyed look when you wake up here. Replaced by fear as you realize what's about to happen.
Mr. Jefferson, why are you doing this?
Oh, Max. I'm so glad you asked that question. Simply put, I'm obsessed with the idea of capturing that moment innocence evolves into corruption.
Aww.
That shift from black to white to gray and beyond. Most models are cynical. They lose that naivete. However, some Blackwell students carry their hope and optimism with them like an aura. And those lucky few become my models.
Mm-hmm.
My subjects.
Yes. You're a psychopath. And this is your last session.
This episode gives me the creep
Au
stuff.
contraire, Max. I'm so sane that nobody knows what's happening to you right now. As you can see, Sleeping Beauty here is too harsh for my gentle lens. And don't get me started on your late partner. I had enough of those faux punk sluts in my Seattle days.
You killed Chloe. You murdered my best friend.
Ooh, the anger in
She
her
had a loaded
eyes.
weapon. This was clearly self-defense, but that's what happens when you play with guns. Or try to fuck with me. It's better when they don't know. Like pure, sweet Kate.
Blah, blah, blah. God, I hate your voice now.
You might as well savor it, considering it's the last you'll hear. Oh. That struck a nerve. Your face changed color. beautiful.
You will not get away with this. I want you to know that.
When you told the principal that I made Kate cry, I thought you almost had me. It's good our esteemed Principal Wells is like most administrators. A closet drunk. I do know that the Prescotts are going to have a major scandal when the town finds out what their elite son has been doing for homework.
He's as sick as you.
Don't judge people, Max. But that's why Nathan never should have been at Blackwell.
That makes two of you.
I helped Nathan realize his vision. So few people get that chance.
You brainwashed him.
I became a sort of father figure for Nathan. It happens often in teacher-student relationships. It was kind of touching for a while.
Did you tell him everything about your plans at Blackwell?
Don't be stupid, Max. I told him what he needed to hear. In return, I had access to the Prescott fortune. Who do you think paid for this glorious darkroom and equipment? How else could I get all these hip new drugs for my subjects?
Rachel Amber was your victim, not your subject.
Oh. Rachel Amber. That's the real tragedy. Nathan thought he could be an artist like me. Instead, the dumbass gave her an overdose.
Why Rachel?
I don't have time to tell you everything. But she was special. A human chameleon, so many visual possibilities. We had a real connection.
Did she let you take pictures of her?
Rachel was in love with me. That's not my ego. Just look at our sessions. Not that I'll let you. Nobody loved having their picture taken more. Anyway, Rachel is dead. But no tears. Los Angeles would have killed her anyway, so look at this as a favor.
You're evil.
Oh, I see. You and your friends almost beat Nathan to death. See, we're not so different.
Yes, we are. I cared more about Nathan than you did.
No, you didn't. It's just too bad that he fell in lust with Rachel. He actually thought he could mimic what I do with the camera and subject, like father, but not like son.
Where is Nathan now?
Dead and buried. After what he did to Rachel, I knew I couldn't keep him as a protege for much longer. Now the police will never find his body. Do you finally get it now, Max? I can't compromise my vision with amateurs.
You are an amateur. Look at the trail of death you left behind. You can't blame all this on Nathan. I don't care what you do to me. You're gonna die, motherfucker. For Chloe and Rachel and everybody else.
I do love your spirit, Max, but you brought yourself here by your own choice. Anyway, I like my models to be seen and not heard. So I have to make sure there's nothing left behind of you.
Oh my goodness gracious.
Okay. Now, let's see how these shots came out. I can see why your instant camera is so appealing. You don't need a computer to print your work out.
Alone with a heart, a battered old heart, a heart that needs tender care.
Sorry. This is not art.
This is purity personified. Max.
I have all those photos in my diary. This could be a way out.
A silly little dream.
Wait! Please, Mr. Jefferson.
Max, I would love to talk shop, but I really need to go over these pictures. Especially while they're fresh in my mind. I think our session was a career high for me.
You still have my diary.
Don't worry. Nobody's going to read it. Thanks for reminding me. There's nothing more innocent than a teenager's diary. Oh, look at your selfies. What a waste of talent. Look at that shot, Max. You can do so much better.
Uh-oh.
Alone with a heart, a battered old heart,
Oh my god.
a heart
I can go all the way back to the moment this all started. Max, this could be your chance to fix everything. For good.
to share.
Max, I wish you could see yourself now. I could frame any one of you in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation. Shh. I believe Max has taken what you kids call a selfie. A dumb word
I'm
for
back.
a wonderful photographic tradition.
Right back where I started this insane week. And nobody
Of course,
is going to
as
hurt
you all
Chloe
know,
ever
the photo
again.
portrait has been popular since the early 1800s. Your generation was not the first to use images for selfie expression. Sorry, I couldn't resist. The point remains that the portraiture has always been a vital aspect of art and photography for as long as it's been around. Now, Max, since you've captured our interest and clearly want to join the conversation, can you please tell us the name of the process that gave birth to the first self-portraits?
The Daguerrean process.
Oh, well, that was easy, Max.
Was it? Okay.
Well, okay then. So, the Daguerrean process made portraiture hugely popular, mainly because it gave the subjects clear, defined features. You can learn more when you actually finish reading the assigned. Obviously, Max has read them.
She looks so angry. Oh, Kate's back.
To change time.
Winter to San Francisco, where you'll be feted by the art
First,
world.
let's make it real easy to capture Mark Jefferson.
Melissa, get it together. Taylor, don't hide. I'm still waiting for your entry too. And yes, Max, I see you pretending not to see me.
Bastard.
Right, Max? We agree with you.
I have to warn David about Jefferson and the dark room. Did you know someday your pictures would actually alter time and space? I hope I still love photography when this is done. Don't confuse the art with the artist. This diary literally saved my life. I've got a ton of Blackwell brochures, so I hope David's number is in there. I should be able to track down David's number from the school
Right?
pamphlet.
Ooh, the train is so loud. Choo-choo! Blackwell Academy, 1910. For over 100 years, Blackwell's Academy has been an academic oasis for art and science with diverse students from around the world, seeking to change the world and their communities. Everyone who's entering, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name's ALEDream, ALEDream. If you want to subscribe to my channel, it's ALEDream, live on YouTube, playing Life is Strange Episode 5, Polarized. Mark Jefferson, after blazing a trail in the world of 1990s and fashion photography, Mark Jefferson always knew he wanted to share his vision and inspire others in the late 2000s. He took a publicized detour into teaching around the country, inevitably ending up in a permanent position at Blackwell Academy. Mr. Jefferson classes on art and photography are some of the most popular in the school's rich history, and his students will certainly go on to inspire others with their own vision.
Found you. For once, David, I'm praying you'll overreact to this as much as everything else. And take Jefferson down fast. You wanted me to enter the contest, asshole. So maybe I'll be going to San Francisco. And Jefferson, you'll be going to prison. The past within the past. Am I pushing myself too hard? It doesn't matter. I'm sad for Kate, but so happy she's alive. This is the last time somebody bullies you, Kate. Hi, Kate.
Oh, hey, Max.
Kate, listen to me.
I am.
Always remember that you're not alone. I've got your back no matter what happens. So do a lot of other people. We all care. We're all here for you. You need to know that.
Max, that makes me feel so blessed for the first time this week. I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Neither do I. Maybe we could both use a hug.
Thanks. You always know the right thing to do.
Let's talk to Mr. Jefferson.
Mr. Jefferson? We need to talk.
Can you see I'm talking to Mr. Jefferson now?
Yes, I see. But maybe you shouldn't.
And why not?
Hold on, Victoria. Are you okay, Max?
I will be when Victoria understands that hiding behind a screen, posting videos of people is incredibly cruel and unfair. You're smart enough to know how easy it is to hurt somebody.
Yes, Max,
To
you
destroy
go, girl.
their life.
Yes.
I just want you to think about how much it would hurt if somebody did that to you.
Facts.
You can always make the right choice, Victoria.
Make the right choice.
I know you've got a good heart. I've seen it.
Listen, I didn't...
You don't have to explain. There's no reason for you to be so insecure that you can't be happy with your own talent. Wouldn't it be better to lift people up than to bring them down? You could inspire people.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about now, do I, Mr. Jefferson?
I think I should stay out of this one, Victoria.
Then I guess I'm done talking.
And that's okay too.
That was kind of random, Max. What did you mean?
Here's my photograph for the Everyday Heroes contest.
Oh, that was easy.
No. It wasn't easy at all.
Well, I can't prejudge yet, but I'm very happy you decided to enter. That means a lot to me. And Blackwell. The first step for any artist is to put themselves out there in the world without fear. To be innocent.
Or guilty.
Well, thanks for the photo, and maybe both of us will be jet-setting to San Francisco this Friday.
Or maybe only one of us will be going.
Don't be so modest, Max. Anything can happen in a week.
As you're going to find out, Mr. Jefferson.
She was speaking her mind. Now we're the whole time frame changed.
Whoa. Okay. You're okay, Max. You're safe. On a plane. I hope I did everything right this time. Good work, David. Chloe. Oh, you're alive. Oh, you're alive. I did it. I fixed everything. Wowzer.
Alright, I think we haven't read from here. Right here. Page 26. It's page 25. As if things weren't very dramatic enough, I got a creepy text from a private number. Nathan? Victoria? No clue. I really have to start watching my back. I still had to give Kate's book back, so I went to her room. I knew she wasn't doing good, but I didn't know how bad until I went in. All the lights were off, blinds closed like some emo goth den, and Kate is the opposite of emo or goth. She was just crying in the dark, and it was so sad to see her like this. More sad is that I wish I could take a picture of her framed in her expressionless misery. I've been playing this for a couple of weeks, but I've been holding back because I play on a lot of platforms. Kate admitted that she thinks something more happened to her than just a video. Plus, she told me that Nathan Prescott gave her a ride from the party to the ER, and she thinks he did something to her, but she doesn't remember what. It's hard not to believe Kate, considering what kind of person she is and what kind of person Nathan. I've seen for myself exactly what that fucker is capable of. Of course, Kate asked if she should go to the police and the principal. I told Kate she should absolutely go to them. Other people could be in danger, but Kate also said she would use me as her backup, which kind of scares me because of this text threat. Should I be getting this involved when somebody's obviously stalking me, or worse already? This is getting freakier than I can handle. Supermax, not. I ran into Warren, or rather Warren was waiting to run into me. Naturally, he wanted to know what the hell happened in the parking lot with the Chloe and Nathan show. Once again, I felt like a dick because I should have gotten a hold of Warren to see if he was okay after we just left him in the lot. I do own Warren. I only told him a little about what was going on with Nathan. The less he knows, the better for him. I would love to at least tell him about my ability to fucking reverse time and space, but ironically, I don't think it's the right time or space. Besides, he would want to marry me immediately, just so he could have his own human time machine, or capture me for scientific experiments, or make me go to a drive-in with him. Oh wait, he did try and get me to go to the drive-in with him, and I refused. I'm not really in the mood this week, and I also don't want to lead him on. Before catching the bus out to meet Chloe, I saw Nathan talking to David, which made me nervous. Otherwise, I had a nice soundtracked ride to the Two Wheels Diner. Talk about going back in time. I haven't seen the diner in 5 years, but it looks exactly the same. Although now there are way less fishermen and way more dumb food carts than when we were kids. Chloe and I had the best backdrop to play pirate, old ships, and big ocean. Chloe was late, duh. So I was happy to be distracted by seeing Joyce again. The diner is like a museum piece, except with customers. Better still, the food hasn't changed at all. Joyce seemed really glad to see me again, and she didn't give me a guilt trip for not staying in touch. After William died, she wanted to move forward with a new life and a husband. Chloe doesn't want to accept that. Joyce was naturally giving me shit for corrupting Chloe with my devil weed, though I'm not sure she even believed it was mine. What I could say, I can see she actually loves David, even if I don't see how. The breakfast was so worth the grief, though. So much drama, and I haven't even finished my breakfast. Finally, Chloe showed up, more bubbly than I would have thought. After almost getting killed in the bathroom yesterday, it makes me happy to see her smile. But that smile meant trouble, since all she really wanted was for me to show off my rewind power. So I did, and I have to admit, I felt like a total boss. Except I did start feeling weak and woozy the more I rewound. I even got a nosebleed, which kind of freaked me out. Chloe always wanted more, so she demanded to go onto her secret top lair. Kate called, but I didn't answer because Chloe was giving me the stink eye. And to be honest, I don't like Kate being so needy toward me, even though I keep acting like I'm her spiritual bodyguard. Man, I do suck. I'll make it up to Kate. At least Chloe's happy. By the way, subscribe to my YouTube, ALEDreamGameon, ALEDream. I'm live right now on YouTube playing Life is Strange Episode 5, Polarized. Just when I thought shit couldn't get crazier, Chloe took me to her secret lair, the city dump, perfect for Halloween, like where the vehicle and appliance ghost of Arcadia Bay came to rot and rust. Urban dystopia porn, but instead of taking cool photos, Chloe had me do some silly kind of fun gun tricks. Until the guy Chloe owes money to showed up, some skeevy guy called Frank. He demanded Chloe pay him back, or else I was shocked that he wasn't the loan shark I had expected. But I could literally feel his bad vibe. I still can't see how my best friend ended up involved with a loser like Frank. Things got truly crazy when Frank took Chloe's gun, or should I say David's gun. And now we have to worry about one more lunatic after Chloe. And maybe me. Chloe really flipped out when she saw that Frank was wearing one of Rachel's amber bracelets. That means we definitely have another suspect. This is not how I intended to spend my time back in Arcadia Bay. After all that drama, Rama, volume, whatever number it is, Chloe and I ended up taking a walk along the tracks deep in the woods. We both needed to hear nothing but the sounds of nature and wildlife. I was shaking inside from our encounter with Frank, and though Chloe fronts though, I could tell she was shaken too. She told me everything about Frank, which explains why she was trying to blackmail Nathan. It shocks me that the girl I grew up with watching SpongeBob ended up in such a scary orbit. Still, I feel safer with her at my side, and I was glad we had a moment of peace. So it probably wasn't the best idea to lay down on the tracks and wax about life, etc., as Chloe's leg got caught in the rail just as the train showed up, of course. I was trying to take a photo for my portfolio, and then I had another quick flash of my tornado vision. I could see it, almost feel it, tearing the sky apart. My head felt like it was exploding like in an 80s film, Scanners. Just as fast as the vision came in, it disappeared. I may be in denial about what this apocalyptic image means, or does it. Then I heard Chloe screaming for help, and I was shitting kittens. Her foot was stuck in the damn rail, and naturally the train was coming round the mountain. I was pretty proud of myself to coming up with a drastic, if not destructive, solution to saving Chloe once again. But just in case this journal ever falls into the wrong hands, it's going to remain our BFF secret, so there. Our morning adventure over, Chloe dropped me off back at my campus. She was so sweet and said that this had been the best week of her life despite everything. That made me feel so awesome! Chloe really sees us like we're taking over the world, but what if I hadn't been able to use my rewind power to get her for the tracks? Chloe might have to lower her expectations, and so will I. Speaking of expectations, David Madsen stopped to talk to me without being a total prick. I thought he was going to bust me for taking the heat for Chloe's weed, but we just talked a little, and for the first time I felt kind of sorry for David. He is a veteran. I know he probably saw awful things in combat. He said he doesn't want to fight with Chloe or me, but all the shit he pulled in treating Kate like she's a suspect just makes it hard to get along, but I promise to try world peace. Something odd happened, as if everything happened is in Bizarro, but I saw Kate having an intense conversation with Mr. Jefferson, and she ended up practically running away from him in tears. I wish I could have casually asked, "Oh, by the way, what's up with Kate?" like he would tell me anyway. I know Kate treats Jefferson like he's an apostle or something, so what did he say to make her so upset? Just when I was feeling good about Chloe and me, I walked into Jefferson's class and see Nathan and Victoria actually sitting on my desk. Unreal asshole bookends. Kate Marsh killed herself. My hands are still shaking, but I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student and teacher was watching her like it was Blackwell's rooftop concert. I saw her actually jump, but I was just about able to use my rewind to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did, and somehow I stopped time completely. I made it to the roof, but again my hand left like it was going to blow up. I knew that I couldn't just keep rewinding to save Kate. I had to try and talk her down on my own. I failed. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying, so she wasn't going to buy everything I tried to tell her. You see movies with people trying to talk to somebody out of suicide, but it's very different when I'm the one doing the talking. Because she didn't believe me, or maybe she just didn't want to. I tried, Kate. Kate still died. It was like that cliche about everything moving in slow motion, except in my case it was real time, not rewind time. I could see Kate's face right as she jumped, and I'll never forget that look in her eyes, like she didn't want to but had no choice. It was a look of total defeat and despair. Then I could see her body flailing in space, like she became aware of what she was doing and got more scared. Jesus, I can't believe I'm writing these words. After she jumped, it was so weird that I was alone on that roof. Kate was there, then gone. I could hear the crowd screaming below, and there was no way I was going to look at her body on that ground. I felt so numb, I just casually turned and went back down the stairs. My head was pounding and my body was exhausted from the rewind. I felt exactly like a zombie must feel dead inside. When I stepped out of the dorm, I saw Kate splayed onto the ground. She was surrounded by paramedics while the police kept the students back. I hope they all got a good look at their victim. They wanted to watch her on a viral video when she was alive, and now they wanted to gawk at her in her death. Not that I did anything to help her stay alive. All my amazing new superpowers were worthless, and I'm nobody's hero. It's not enough that Kate is dead and I'm numb inside. I had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Walls. It was bizarre to be in this tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson calmly talking about why Kate jumped off the roof. I was like a robot just going through the motions. I kept seeing Kate's face as she fell. Somehow I ended up telling the principal that I had seen Kate crying after she talked with Mr. Jefferson. I wasn't trying to blame him. I just thought it was important information. Maybe I fucked up, narking on the one person I respected the most at Blackwell. I could see Mr. Jefferson was disappointed in me too. Obviously, the principal was more upset because he pulled Jefferson out from representing the school at the Everyday Heroes contest. I didn't expect that at all. I'm so confused right now. How can I keep going to Mr. Jefferson's class after I ruined his reputation? And do I still have to give him a photo for the contest? I need a vacation from my life. I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart, and he kept telling me I did everything I could for Kate, even though I know I didn't. I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell Academy. Rachel, Amber, Chloe, and now Kate have all been victims. Not to mention me. If I keep playing amateur detective, wish I could have told Warren about my power, but it's not the right time. No pun intended. And to make the day end on the most surreal note possible, the sky went dark. And we watched a solar eclipse that was not announced on the news or any astronomy site. What is happening to Arcadia Bay? Dear Diary, I have the power to rewind time, and I end up on a rooftop trying to stop my friend from jumping off while trying to prevent the possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep on my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind or grab Kate. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be, or my dreams of being a respected globe-hopping photographer, or what me and Chloe would be doing when we were finally adults. At least we know how that turned out so far. Chloe is determined to get to the bottom of what's going on, so I've been playing What Would Chloe Do? Which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can find on Kate Marsh, Rachel Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy peasy if they were all connected, but at this point, I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to the crazy shit. I can already see the story on the National Geographic Channel, Mystic Scientific, or Apocalyptic. Or Apocalyptic. The Arcadia Bay tornado. Hi, Big Red. Shudder. Speaking of fear, I can still see Kate and her sad, hopeless eyes on that roof. I can't believe she's not here anymore. I heard some students are organizing a petition for Blackwell to set up scholarship in her memory. That's the least the place could do for her. So that's cool that I got Mr. Jefferson in trouble and he won't be representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I don't blame him for what happened to Kate. Yes, he should have listened to her, but it's not fair he can't attend the event. Now the winner has to hang out with Principal Wells. I hope Victoria wins, but one of my heroes probably hate me now. Yay, Max. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building in the dead of night. I knew Chloe would be all over investigating the campus after what happened to Kate here. This just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what happened to Rachel, if anything. It's funny that even though I think I can just rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in more trouble now than ever. Before in my life, it was a Twilight Zone story. I'd be getting set up for some reason, some irony. Like I'm going to rewind myself out of existence or something. Can I honestly say I have this ability for the rest of my life? Are the tornado, the snow, and that eclipse just hallucinations? Or are they genuine prophecy? More importantly, is this a curse or blessing? Chloe is alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle. Which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true, right? So yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I saw a shrine in front of Kate's door. I was surprised when it just popped up right after she died, like everybody at Blackwell suddenly felt guilty for how she was treated. I am glad that so many people wanted to honor her. The cynical side of me says too little, way too fucking late, but I know that Kate would smile and forgive us all. Sigh, cry. Damn, that was too close. I was doing so well until I got outside, and of course it was Principal Wells, of all people, blocking the way. The one person I least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. But I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. Principal Wells was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused dealing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and David Masson. He still acts suspicious and gives me way too much tood, as he would say. Nobody says that seriously. But I can say that he is under a lot of pressure. So much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go and meet Chloe, Bad Max. Even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I've been going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. Thank you. She wants all my attention for her finding Rachel, and she gets all butthurt. If I don't have time for her, obviously I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long, and she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building, and honestly, I was pretty amped up too. Right? This is super crazy, Robert. Guys, if you want to know what I'm doing, I'm on my YouTube channel, ALEDream, ALEDream. I am playing Life is Strange, last episode, Polarized. Right now, I am reading the diary of Max, which is 20 more pages to go. Like a recap for people that missed the replays if they don't want to watch the replays. Let me continue reading, I'm sorry. Even more so when we went to the front of the building and spied on Victoria talking smack about me, shocked. And worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday's contest. She's freaking unreal. Thank you for the 100 likes. Also, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube, ALEDream, playing Life is Strange, last episode, Polarized. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate. I just don't understand Victoria no matter how I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour. Although Chloe was technically right, how can we break in with a key? Never mind, that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell ninjas strike again. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet, even with so many terrible things happening all around us. It felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery, something bigger than any of us. But we kind of suck at master spies since we didn't have a key for the principal's office. No worries, with my rewind power at hand and of course Dr. Warren Graham, he came through with a bitchin' mini bomb made of sodium. What the fuck ever. I probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Grant. Warren is a star student here. He tries so hard to help, maybe too much. But what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. Talk about being in the Sancto Sanctorum. Thanks, Latin class. I barely pass. Of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episode of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for a good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that just said Rachel in the dark room over and over, so that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow. Or he's just insane, but his note also referenced David M, which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files for a good cause. But Chloe just can't help herself, and she actually wanted to take a $5 grand in cash marked handicap fund, because that's gotta be legit. Am I right? I can't think of a faster route to karma hell, but it would have paid off Chloe's debt to Frank. I stopped her, but it kind of bothered me that Chloe can be so selfish that I'm not going to let anything happen to her. But I can't just let her do anything she wants. Mad Max, more like Mommy Max. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided what we needed more than anything. It was to take a night swim in the otter's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me. Even if that hasn't always served her well, she deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too. Just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear those youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Ugh. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives. Since I left, we talked about dumb boys and girls and why they trouble. Especially to me, I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experiences. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh. How quiet could we be in a swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork, it was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power, so it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting. Hella. like Chloe Price. Thank you. Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. For some reason, it reminded me of the time we were going to toilet paper, TP, one of the neighbor house, and we even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfasts downstairs, and Chloe smiled at me like we were in the most secret club in the world. Or at least Arcadia Bay. We were pirates, damn it. After our academic espionage last night, I felt the same way. It's just that now that stakes are much higher and much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel's Amber's clothes since mine were trashed. A banty and ripped jeans. So not me, but I haven't found my style yet. So why not have some fun experimenting with a new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her. So I did. She probably thought I wussed out. Why? It wasn't that a big of a deal. Though it was cute the way she was kind of embarrassed after she said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. Guys, I am on my YouTube channel, ALEDreamGameon. Please subscribe. Also check out the stream. We are playing Life is Strange, Episode 5, Polaroids. Right now, I am reading the journal of Max before continuing the episode. When I went down to breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel, which just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is and how boring I am. I guess my new outfit really is working its magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you can fall back into an old routine, so I must have set up Joyce's nostalgia mode since she busted out ye old photo album. I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time? Like Mr. Jefferson said, so are photographs. I do think she wanted me to see her new husband in a better light when David was happy or laughing with Joyce in a picture. I wanted to say, who is that? Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing the exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning, and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbroken image was the last photo William Price ever took. Chloe and I making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still in there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seems to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults. Whatever being an adult means. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into the room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me cruel cover so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Madsen's extreme files. So today I finally found out what was in David's secret files, and I admit, I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't, so maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise that he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel's listing their whereabouts, along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he is a damn good investigator. I'll give him that. It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. Oh my god, thank you! Guys, if you want to know what I'm doing on my YouTube channel, I am on my YouTube channel, ALEDreamGameon, reading the Journal of Max on Life is Strange, Episode 5, last episode, Polarized. When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though this was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. Suddenly, I couldn't take it anymore either, and I kind of blew up. It was like a torrent that felt awesome. I've been wanting to rip into David like that for myself for a long time. I figured worst case scenario, hello rewind power, but I wanted Joyce to know the depth of his weird paranoia. She looked so sad and angry when I told her about the photos of Rachel and Kate, not to mention the home surveillance. Joyce kicked his ass out of the house to Chloe's glee. Despite David's evidence and the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is part of Chloe I don't much like. She gets so damn petulant. If she doesn't get her way, or if she hears something she doesn't like, serious denial. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. So I threw my hands up and suggested we check out the Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off, and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first we have to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the two-wheel diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan, Prescott, and Officer Barry, and fucking with all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled it off. Yay for Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV, so we did the classic cartoon give a dog a bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected, a drug dealer, trash chick, but it wasn't as serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him to her. It's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she ever loved, she lost, one way or another. Only I came back from the past. For what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. October 10th, Dear Diary. Let's never do the time warp again. I can't even begin to explain what happened. If I think too hard about the ramifications, my brain might melt. When I try to describe it, it's as if I'm describing something that happened to someone else. Chloe was so upset when we discovered that Rachel had actually been involved with Frank Bowers, and she just blew up. I can never talk to her when she's like this, and I just get so tired of having to walk on eggshells around her emotions. She still blames William for her messed up life, no matter how much she knows she's being unfair. I can't say that I wouldn't be just as messed up that I'm not in my own way. In my room, all I could think was, I wish I could go back in time and help Chloe, and suddenly, I was looking at the photograph William had taken of us on the day he died, and it started pulsing like it was 3D, like I could see inside the photograph. Then I found myself actually back in the photo to when I was 13 years old. I was back in Chloe's kitchen in the year 2008. With Chloe and William right before he left to pick up Joyce for the last time since my powers somehow morphed to this new level of rewind, I decided that there was no way I was going to let William die again. So I played hide the keys until he had no other option but to take the bus. I was so happy I actually saved William. I never thought about what could go wrong. I knew I was screwed when I came out of my epic rewind and saw Victoria Chase, but now she was my friend, and I was a member of the Vortex Club? Nuff said. I knew I had screwed up, and then I felt sick thinking about what might have changed with Chloe. I had a clue when I saw David Maston driving the school bus. He sure didn't look so threatening anymore. I didn't want to know how he ended up as a bus driver instead of with Joyce. I felt my heart drop when I rushed to Chloe's house. So when William opened the door, I prepared myself for the worst. That's when Chloe rolled forward in her wheelchair, paralyzed from neck down. I didn't even know what to say, so I covered my mouth in my typical gesture of shock and stupidness, but Chloe's smile was so genuine and beautiful. I almost cried. I had to adjust to everything without freaking out or telling Chloe that I actually altered in time and space to save her. Father, but get her in a car accident so she can never walk again? The thing is, she was still Chloe, just minus all the rage. This Chloe was just grateful to be alive and have her family watching over her. Chloe begged me to spend the night, and of course I did. I noticed how rundown parts of their home were compared to before I saw the incredible expensive equipment that Chloe now requires, including her new garage room. Sorry, David. Even though I felt awful and disconnected, Chloe was just so bubbly and excited and to hang out with me again. Especially since I flaked on her pretty hardcore after her accident, even in the alternate universe. I'm a shitty friend. Chloe's world was so new and unique to me, especially her strength and kindness and pain. She needed a whole pharmacy to get through the day. I didn't feel sorry for her. I felt in awe with her attitude. This Chloe didn't blame anybody for her condition, even though she had the right. We strolled down the beach and saw the beach whales that proved something bad was happening in both realities. And then Chloe asked me to put her to sleep. The accident left her body pretty much broken. Her lungs stopped working properly, and she was basically dying a slow, painful death. She also felt so guilty about her parents' sacrifice and dwindling income. She wasn't erratic or tortured about the request, just practical, which made me feel even more terrible for putting her in this situation. But was no way I was going to help my best friend take her own life. I couldn't do it, especially after what happened with Kate. I know I should have done whatever Chloe asked of me, considering I was responsible for her situations. But how could I inject her full of morphine and just watch her fade away? I know she was upset, but I just had to tell myself that this reality wasn't real. After my visit to Chloe's new world, I knew it was time to go, Max, to the future. I had seen the result of my temporal tampering, and I got scared thinking my new power would even work anymore. That would have been cruel karma. Fortunately, I was able to protect myself into the photograph once again, and I undid everything I had done. Goodbye, William. Again. Hello, David. Again. Guys, I'm on my YouTube channel, ALEDreamGameon, same as my name. Make sure come in my YouTube channel. I am playing Life is Strange, Episode 5, Polaroids. I am reading the Diary of Max. I've never been so glad to see Chloe in my life. The second I saw her blue hair and that beautiful pissed off face, I wanted to kiss her again. And I couldn't even tell her where I had been or why it would be one more thing to alienate Chloe from me and the world. I had to get refocused on our search for Rachel. Chloe had been busy with her detective work while I was in my alternate timeline. Of course, it was much easier for me to explore David's garage since Joyce booted his ass out. That made Chloe's more content than I've just about seen her since. I returned, I still feel kind of bad for David, but he overstepped his authority, dismissed, and he is so much easier to grab David's. And now it's so much easier to grab David's X-Files when he's not there. After we gathered our new info, like Halloween treats, I love watching Chloe go into Sherlock mode while we examine all of our clues on our big old drawing board. Of course, we all know that she's more of Dr. Watson's, right? Elementary. Honestly, with all the impending doom and sadness, I felt so happy just to find myself back in action with my best friend and her butterfly blue hair. Hella yes. So, after getting the inside info and assist from the other members of our team, Chloe and I made our way to the boys' dorm, aka Nathan's lair. Chloe stood guard out in the hall and I stealthed my way into Nathan's room. And even though I become a master spy and detective, I still get surprised by the things I see or find, like Nathan's sleek expression in his bro cave. It was like walking from light to shadow in a single step, I swear. I could feel the temperature drop the second I walked in, but then Nathan knows photography and he knows you have to keep the firm and equipment chilled. I store my instant film hoard in Mr. Jefferson's classroom. Speaking of cool stuff, Nathan's room was layered in creepy shit. The disturbing but impressive photos, all the evidence from his father's bullying, and probably the most important clue we could ever find, Nathan's phone, like loaded with messages and mysteries. It's not a good thing that I've internalized spying and stealing so casually over the past week. Everyday hero, am I right? And that's when Nathan Prescott showed up. He looked so wild-eyed and out of control that I felt a twinge of sympathy that he clearly needed help. But then I remember he was also an asshole and had been extremely dangerous to me. Chloe and Kate, so before I had to rewind, Warren entered the scene and my white knight headbutted Nathan in perfect payback. I couldn't believe it, neither could Nathan. In fact, Warren literally did go ape all over Nathan's face. It was cool, but my nerves were so frayed from the week, and I was so over all Blackwell bullies that I didn't try to stop Warren from beating Nathan into submission. Warren had his own issues to work out on Nathan. After that dorm brawl, Chloe and I headed to the beach to deal with Frank and see if we could get him to join us. Unfortunately, Frank was not in a helping mood. He went ballistic and attacked Chloe. She injured him in the leg, which totally freaked me out, and even though I feel like I've been seeing Chloe got shot all week, all I could think was, this is really happening outside an RV in a fight with a drug dealer. So our mission to bring Frank on board was impossible. Now he's even more pissed off at Chloe and me. Part of me thinks he has the right since we wounded him in the leg. But the other part thinks that Frank will be hurt at some point by somebody else. He should be lucky it was by us dorks. I hope his leg is okay and we don't end up with worse karma. This is not how I wanted our visit to go, and I don't want Chloe to beat herself up even more over what happened. She did defend me, sigh. But we do have bigger Franks to fry, or fucked up onward. My life feels so surreal at this point. I don't know how to react anymore. I can rewind time and space, but is it aging me before my own time and space? Am I learning things I shouldn't, messing up too much shit, including my own history? Obviously, my nosebleeds and dizzy spells are a bad sign that I'm overusing my powers, but it becomes almost part of my nature, or maybe a habit. Power corrupts. Not yet, I hope. I remember this famous episode of the original Star Trek where Kirk has to go back in time and let the person he loves die so the Nazis won't win the war. What kind of fucked up choice is that? What would have happened if I had not been in the school bathroom to save Chloe that day? But damn it, I was there, and I was supposed to be in there. Destiny. So things got a bit out of hand with Frank, but honestly, what else could we expect? Oh no. What page were we off to? I lost the page. No. Oh, here we go. He's not really your airy, Frank, but honestly, what else could we expect? He's not really your everyday hero type, and it was probably stupid of us to hope for a change. But hey, we had to confront him. We tried to persuade him we're on the same side, but it was a waste of time. We eventually had to defend ourselves and hurt him in the leg, but despite the rage in his eyes, he somehow gave us what we were looking for. He was on the verge of unleashing hell on us, but I think we avoided the worst. I just hope our paths won't cross again anytime soon. I still don't know why Chloe or even Rachel wouldn't want to hang out with Frank, but I can't suss that out anymore. Maybe if I hadn't left town, I'll be less judgmental. But I definitely don't see the good in him. Anyhow, we tried right, and now we have Nathan's phone, David's coordinates, Frank's account book, and a big board of clues, which brings us closer to finding Rachel Amber finally. This is the moment where all the clues come together and we finally have a location outside of town that may lead us straight to Rachel Amber and beyond. After everything that happened with Frank, I had to convince Chloe to keep going forward with me since I do feel we're at the end of the road. Hopefully not the end of the world, but whatever anger Chloe has inside her that makes her so self-destructive is matched by her balls and bravery. Yes, Chloe has gotten me nearly killed, but I know she would die for me, and I can't forget I put her in a wheelchair to slowly die in another reality. And Chloe is more focused now than before. I told her we have to keep moving forward no matter what, and I couldn't find Rachel on my own. That was enough. Now it's time to shine a light into the dark room. Chloe and I loaded up the coordinates and hit the road. We were both quiet yet excited. It's hard to explain the feeling, even with all the horrible things happening. I found myself thinking that Chloe and I were part of some greater mystery that involved time, space, and all of our fates. I never had much faith, not that Kate Marsh kind anyway, but I couldn't believe we were being set up for doom after everything that's happened this week. But I wasn't prepared for the dark room. The coordinates led us to an old, abandoned farm owned by the Prescott family, and I shouldn't have been surprised that it was actually a house in a weird, secure bunker that was filled with Prescott memorabilia and worse. If there was evil ground zero, this place was it. Cupboards filled with name red binders that confirmed our worst nightmares. Not that I even had any clue that our amateur detective work would lead us to a kind of professional hell. When I saw the binder marked Victoria, my heart started pounding like a jackhammer. Then I kind of had a real clue about what was coming. I don't even want to think about the images we saw of Kate Marsh posed unconscious. with that motherfucker, Nathan Prescott. She did know the truth about what happened to her, even if she couldn't remember all the awful details. And then Rachel Amber delicately composed photographs of her drugged all over Nathan like some kind of sick goth couple. I couldn't bear to look at Chloe's face. As she looked at the photos of her abused angel, I felt nauseated. All the hope I was feeding Chloe felt like vapor. And then we saw exactly where Nathan had taken his vicious layout with poor Rachel in the junkyard. We finally found Rachel Amber dead and buried. I'm sorry, Rachel. I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm sorry, Kate. I'm sorry, William. Fuck you, Arcadia Bay. High school should be the best years of your life. I heard over and over from my parents and other experts. Fuck do they know? Tell that to Rachel Amber or Kate. I've never seen Chloe so cold and hard. She won't let go of the gun. So we have to find Nathan before Chloe kills him. And if that happens, it'll be hard to rewind. But we're as close to the end of the nightmare as possible. So I had to block out those images of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber that will be burned into the retinas forever. There's still a final secret to uncover, and nothing is going to stop us now. Not even a tornado. Chloe and I pulled up to Blackwell's parking lot and arrived at the end of the world party. Oh, the irony. We had to get rid of the poor Warren Fast, who wanted to bask in the alpha glory and hang out with Chloe and me. I can't put another one of my friends in danger. So bizarre to see all the students dressed up in expensive outfits or pre-Halloween costumes, talking and laughing and smoking and drinking as if there wasn't a serial killer going to the same party, or the town wasn't in eco danger. As if to remind me of Arcadia Bay ticking doomsday clock, I actually saw the 2 moons in the sky over the horizon, or that what's it looked like briefly before the clouds rolled over. I squinted and actually rubbed my eyes like a dork just to make sure my iris wasn't foggy. Was this another sign of an environmental illusion? Other than people saw it too. Except Chloe didn't see anything besides vengeance. So she went into the gym looking for Nathan before I could catch up. Nathan doesn't know that he's running out of time too. No irony intended. We are. My first and last Vortex Club party. Flashing lights and D-Day doom. No comment. Spinning in an alternate reality. I might have been at the party standing in the corner shy and nervous, waiting for somebody to ask me to dance, but being terrified if that happened. And that would have been the limits of my problems. Now look at me, but I had to find Chloe first. Then Nathan before she shot him. Guys, I'm on my YouTube channel, ALEDreamGameon. Make sure to tune in. I am reading the Journal of Max on the last episode of Life is Strange, Polaroids, episode 5. No matter how evil I thought Victoria was, she actually just a terrible, insecure person with talent, passion, and tendency to be a cruel dick for no good reason. I have to see beyond our petty, mean girl drama and assume she has a role to play in all of this too. So we talk like human beings. And I warned her without specifics about Nathan. She believed me, and it felt so warm to make a connection with my previous enemy, a silver light in the darkness. Let there be more. I watched Chloe die again, killed my favorite teacher. Why? Because we were stupid and let Jefferson trick us into a phony text. So we ended up back at the junkyard and fell right into his trap. We should have called the police the second we found Rachel, but I had gone along too far with Chloe. I kept thinking the invincible, that I'm a real everyday hero. But no. I am just Max Caulfield. Maybe all my powers are an accident of fate, or I'm just being punished. Like Chloe. What have we done to deserve all this pain? What did Rachel do to Kate William? Then there's Mr. Jefferson. I can't even call him Mr. again. I'm still shocked that he turned out to be the one hiding behind the dark room. But if I think back on those pieces of time, Jefferson has been dropping hits all along. It makes me sick to think how long he's been doing this for and to whom. The needle, I can still feel that needle on my skin. Thank God I can't remember Jefferson posing me for most of his 6 sessions. Imagine all those other people who had to suffer through the horror, like Rachel and Kate. That made me determined to get out of the room and at least to stop him and save Chloe. I had to use my focus rewind on multiple photos so often that I even got confused. Hi Rose, how are you? Worse still, I knew I was screwing around with various realities. Again, but I had no other choice. Chloe would not die in a junkyard next to Rachel Amber, and there was no fucking way I was going to let Jefferson be the last person I ever saw. It's hard to even imagine myself in the studio alone with Jefferson acting like that. Everything was so neat and sterile, but it felt like the filthiest place on earth. If I didn't have this ability to bend time, what would I have done? What could I have done? Sometimes I felt removed, like I was looking at myself going through this hell. But thanks to Jefferson's class photo, he personally helped me to escape. I also feel so terrible that Victoria had to end up in here with me just because I warned her about Nathan. I should have known that she would rush to Jefferson for protection. Instead, he kidnapped her and almost murdered her because of me. I never forget the way Jefferson looked at me, so cold and mean. I felt like I was on the one of those awful true crime shows my mom binge watches. How does somebody become evil? He actually shot Chloe in the head just like that motherfucker. Now I'm glad I blamed Jefferson for Kate, so at least there's a paper trail for his actions. If only I had David Masson's info, and to think that I felt guilty about narking on Jefferson. I can't believe I was able to focus and rewind into my selfie all the way back to art class on Monday. I turned in my photo for the contest after I sent a text to David warning him about Jefferson. Whew. The only reason I haven't had a total meltdown is the fact that I do have the incredible power. I have to use it right for once and maybe never again. It was weird to be in class with Jefferson. Like, I wasn't as tortured by him in an underground bunker. I saw him for the first time as he is a creepy, manipulative psychopath filled with bullshit. He uses art and passion to seduce people, but behind that, there's nothing but hate and prevention. I only pray that I can fix this timeline, not fuck it up.
It's so weird to be in between realities. Everything is out of focus and in the distance. Aw, I haven't seen Hot Dog Man in forever. Chloe and I used to totally play the video game and watch him all the time. When we were innocent. The beginning of the end for Jefferson and the Prescotts.
Two Moon Diner. Amid all the environmental chaos in Arcadia Bay, such as the unseasonal snowfall and beach whales, some residents reported seeing two full moons last night around 8 p.m. Witnesses claimed the double moons were clear in the night sky until clouds covered them up shortly after they appeared. No cell phone or video footage have surfaced yet, which has led local meteorologists to believe that their imaginations are in overdrive due to the recent eco-havoc. Blackwell Security uncovers bunker and scandal. Acting on a series of tips from David Masson, head of security of Blackwell Academy, police officer descended Tuesday on a bizarre underground chamber allegedly used by teacher Mark Jefferson and student Nathan Prescott to drug, kidnap, and photograph young women. Although there were no other signs of physical or sexual assault on the victims, the disturbing revelations have sent shockwaves through the tranquil city of Arcadia Bay. Even Sean Prescott, the most powerful businessman in the area, is under investigation for his role as owner of the farmhouse where the high-tech darkroom studio was located.
I have to admit, I love being called an artist.
Excuse me, sir.
We're almost in San Francisco. I'm so stressed, but I'm so excited too.
Please fasten your seat and stow any electronic gear until the plane is on the ground and at the gate. Thank you. We're starting our descent in a few minutes. It's a beautiful day in San Francisco with clear skies and cool 60 degrees. We hope you enjoyed your trip, and we thank you very much for choosing Pacific West Air. Come fly with us anytime.
I don't think so. I'm hoping these airline seats get smaller so I won't have to fly at all anymore.
By the way, guys, I am on YouTube, ALEDream. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also follow my Instagram, ALEDream_, ALEDream_, and check out my YouTube stream. I'm playing Life is Strange Episode 5, last episode, Polaroids.
I bet this is a nice break for Principal Wells.
How did you sleep?
Hope I wasn't snoring out loud, Max.
just a bit.
It's been a tough week at Blackwell. So I hope you'll forgive me. Between Mr. Jefferson and Prescott's, things have been hectic, to say the least.
I totally get it, Principals.
That's a smart way of telling me to stop whining. We are proud of you for representing Blackwell at the Everyday Heroes contest. I know I'm not exactly the guide you wanted in San Francisco, but we all want you to have a great experience here.
I already am, and we're not even there. Oh, Christ. Another nosebleed? Max, you're not just screwing around with time.
Oh. It's okay, Terry. I already shared it on my Facebook page.
San Francisco is so cool. And this gallery is huge.
So is the buffet. If an event skimps on the food, you know it's a bad event.
As long as I don't have to eat any caviar.
This is your day, Max. You can do whatever you want. I hope you take advantage of your status and talk to as many influential people here as possible. Work the room.
I don't know. I feel so weird, like I'm a little kid hanging with the adults.
Max, after this week, you are certainly not a little kid anymore. In fact, you're a noteworthy adult being honored by your peers. Now you have to start acting like the photographer you want to be. Hell, I wanted to be in charge of a big school someday. So I started taking charge of things when I was young. Ask my poor classmates. Max, I'm gonna eat up that caviar so you don't have to. Better get in there and start schmoozing. You know, I won't always be here to take charge. But you come talk to me whenever you want.
Come on, Max. After everything that's happened, this should be the least scary thing you've ever done. Wowzer, Max. You did it. Somehow. I went from the dark room to this gallery. I've been through so many realities in 1 week. Life is weird. Wowzer. A Danny Lee article. I wonder how it is to live in a submarine like that. The revolution will not be televised. I love how much cool art is going on all over the Bay Area. Unlike Arcadia Bay, some mysteries should stay that way. How fun. Yes, Warren would definitely go ape over this show. Holy shit, this flyer was designed just for Chloe. But what would I wear? I wish I had time to go see those murals here. The Zeitgeist Gallery does have a cool history in Frisco. I mean, San Francisco. I never thought I'd get to speak to a gallery receptionist about my own work.
Nice.
Why, good morning. You must be Max Caulfield. Congratulations for your Everyday Heroes photo. The exhibition is quite impressive, especially with your entry.
There I am, along with all the other winners. I should say artists instead.
What is a hero? The Guys Gallery is proud to be a participant in the 2013 Everyday Heroes National Contest, a showcase for today's future stars of photography. The winners, chosen by prestigious teachers from art schools and programs across the nation, reveal imaginative skill and heartfelt awareness which highlight the casual heroism of those who may never appear on the news or reality shows. For unrecognized deeds to the community and beyond, celebrating each young artist and their work, and the most is work. It is important as a celebration of our all too often invisible everyday heroes. Whoopsie. Didn't mean to press that.
I heard Mark Jefferson was supposed to be here tonight.
Not anymore.
That was so shocking. I have one of his monographs, too.
Hold on to it. His work is going to be worth serious cash.
Are you Max Caulfield? Bravo on your entry. I'm the art critic for Iris N magazine, and we would love to include you in a piece about future trendsetters in photography. I'll send you the details this week, if that's okay. Congratulations for your piece.
He sounds like Mr. Jefferson, right?
Not my style, but the neon is a nice representation. Oh, shit. Pretentious alert. I guess I have to get used to the idea of fancy food I don't want to eat.
I know it's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
Right? The instant print makes it look timeless. Nostalgic melancholy. A
Who's
teenage
the
girl.
artist?
I think it's for some contest.
That's cool. Seems pretty mature. Oh, hey, you're the one who entered the self-portrait. Or actually, do you call it a selfie? Anyway, I was very impressed about how you subverted it to make all of your photo subjects the focus. Oh, very smart.
Champagne makes me think of me and Chloe getting busted with that wine. It was cool that Principal Wells came along. He could have...
So, how are you handling your new fame as a photographer?
I don't feel like a famous photographer yet.
Every journey starts with the first step. I'm only a Blackwell bureaucrat, not an artist. But you've made us proud with the great response to your work so far.
It's kind of surreal to be here after everything that happened at Blackwell.
All the more reason to celebrate your success.
Maybe I feel guilty for celebrating.
Leave that to me. I should have been more proactive about Kate Marsh and her awful situation. She's strong, and I'm glad she made it out of that hell. Should have put my foot down with Nathan Prescott. Or put my foot in his ass.
I should have told you that Nathan brought a gun to school this week. Maybe things would have been different.
Maybe not. I probably wouldn't have believed that he did. Prescotts have a way of getting their way, or should I say, had. And Jefferson had such a great reputation. Nobody expected him to be so disturbed. I couldn't believe the police found those sick photos in his dark room. Ah, those poor girls.
At least he's in jail along with Nathan for kidnapping and murder.
And Sean Prescott is now under serious investigation for all his years of corruption. Money and power can only protect you for so long at Arcadia Bay. The irony is that for once, Sean Prescott actually had no clue what was going on with Jefferson, and he even brought him to Blackwell.
I'd like to think there's some karma involved. The Prescotts have had this coming.
I do believe that what goes around comes around. I just hope it's all good for a change.
I'm hoping this is a fresh start, Principal Wells.
Like I said before, you're an adult now, Max. You can call me Ray. Oh, at least for this event. Now, if you'll excuse me, I hear the buffet calling me again.
I do not understand art.
Look at this print. The depth of field, the colors. Look at the bokeh shape. This was definitely shot with a medium format camera using a Leica 35mm lens. You can definitely find out those details. The story of a photo if you know how to look at all the details of a picture.
Oh, this is so interesting, Matthew. I didn't think you knew about all this.
When I was younger, I did a lot of photography studies. Didn't I tell you about it, Emma? I was quite good at it, actually, but I decided to drop photography to do a real paying job. Anyway, it is interesting to be here, and you're lucky to be with me here. I can share all this with you.
Dad? The label says that this is a print from a disposable camera. What are you talking about?
Yes, of course. I was meaning a Leica disposable camera. Yes. And don't contradict me anyway.
Whatever.
That was funny. I love that script.
It's great to read all these comments. Even the mean ones.
So inspiring, saying not good as last year. It totally makes me want to start taking photos. The future of photography starts here. These heroes choose the path of the last regret. A great example of total surveillance. The 15 minutes are almost up. Thanks. This is so nice. Inspiring stuff. Inspiring stuff.
That looks familiar. This might be too metaphoric.
Aren't you from Blackwell Academy? I wanted to go there, but I didn't get in. They have such a cool program. I bet you're learning a lot.
I would love to have this on a shelf. Someday. But imagine how much time it takes to make one sculpture. That one is kind of silly.
Alright, so we are gonna go upstairs now. Or talk to everyone, I think.
I know it's kind of simple, but I find this haunting.
Right.
Right.
How do these galleries afford to rent here?
God, I love art. You must be the everyday hero from Blackwell. My name is Lauren Francis, and I run the media department at Detroit School of Visual Arts. I'd love to talk about you being a residency next spring. Don't say anything to Principal Wells.
I wonder if I can buy these everyday heroes pictures. Sorry, I don't know your name, but I saw your picture in the gallery brochure, and I just wanted to let you know how cool your entry was.
That is different. Loving the retro vibe.
Me too. Makes me want to go buy an
Bad
instant camera.
exposure, bad framing, bad picture. I could have done this so much better.
everyday hero.
This makes me like I was back in high school.
Usually these kind of contests, they put me to sleep, but I like how this show is about specific actions, you know, not just
I always
abstraction.
get so inspired
Zeitgeist
whenever
is
I
doing
come
some
here.
unique stuff this year.
I can't believe I'm in San Francisco. How can I process this after all the death I've seen this week? I wish Chloe was here with me now. Without her, I couldn't have fought Jefferson. And she always pushed me to not be shy about my photos. Even if that feels so trivial after what happened with Rachel and Kate. But for whatever reason, I have this power. I hope I finally used it right.
Excuse me, I just wanted to tell you how much I loved your photograph. I've seen a lot today, but there's something powerful and understated in yours. I can't wait to see much more of your work in the future.
Hi, and there she is to save the day.
Hi. You did it, Max. You're a real artist. At least for today.
Chloe!
Hey, are you okay? We lost you there for a second.
Your nose.
I'm okay. Jet lag. High altitude.
Oh, you left the ringer off, idiot. Oh, come on. Please answer.
Max, holy shit, man, your vision. It's true. You saw the tornado. It's coming.
What? Oh no. Chloe, where are you?
I'm so fucking scared. I'm by the beach. I'm
Chloe! Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh my god. The tornado was real. Oh, I didn't fix shit. Chloe will die. Arcadia Bay is gonna be destroyed. There has to be a way to stop this. For good.
I do not understand art.
How much would you pay for that?
Excuse me, I'd love to ask you a few questions about your work.
Sorry, but
Oh, you're Max Caulfield, right? Tell me what kind of instant camera you use.
Can we talk later? Thanks. I literally do not have the time to deal with everybody.
Oh, hey, I totally am into your photography.
Not right now. Focus, Max. Chloe needs you now.
Oh my gosh. Can I pick your brain for an hour?
Thanks, but I'm busy. Zen, Max, Zen. There's nobody here but you.
By the way, I'm trying to let the whole dialogue play. I know what to do. I'm just letting everyone interrupt her. There's 5 more interruptions, I think. There we go.
Oh, shit. Oh, my head.
What is going on now? It feels like reality is breaking apart. What am I doing to time?
Subscribe to my YouTube channel, ALEDreamGameon,
My
ALEDream.
previous timeline was so perfect. I'll accept that I need to be in Arcadia Bay, not San Francisco.
I'm playing Life is Strange.
I just have to make one simple change, so I won't end up in San Francisco. Simple.
Sorry, San Francisco. Chloe comes first.
Yay.
Oh, fuck. God, no. I'm back here again? I thought I fixed everything.
What did you say, Max?
What? Jefferson should be in jail, not here.
Jesus. It's like you're back in my class. You're still spacing out.
Oh no, not this again.
It might be cool if you took one of your patented selfies now. The transformation between the old Max and the new Max. Anyway, answer my question, please.
Eat shit and die.
Good answer. Good answer. Hey, your nose is bleeding. Probably gave you too big a dose. Sorry about that, Max. But considering you're about to die, a nosebleed is a first world problem. I had to let Victoria Chase go.
You let her?
Don't be stupid, okay? She's exactly where she deserves to be.
No.
Oh, as if you care. Your eyes Too bad you pissed away your gift. You could have won the contest, but you destroyed your own beautiful photograph. What a waste. Sorry, I burned all your stuff. I got a little carried away.
Fuck. He burned my diary.
Always.
That's why I'm still here.
Especially since you've developed from nerd to hero within a week. There's something weird going on with you. Whoa. Did you see how crazy it is outside? Like I said, something weird. There's that fear.
You like her shoes?
It's an honor working with you on these final sessions. I hope these images will be appreciated for what they truly capture. The loss of youth. At least, that's the last lecture you'll ever have to hear from me. And I promise you, no more nosebleeds.
Mr. Jefferson, please, don't do this. You don't know what's happening.
Shh, 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 shh. Quiet. Quiet, Max.
Please, don't do this.
He's crazy. What a sicko. Ugh.
I promise, this final dose won't hurt.
No, David, no!
Jesus. David Madsen. He's out cold. Good. I always hated that fascist fuck. Everybody at Blackwell did, right, Max? Okay. Let's try this one last time. No more nosebleeds.
Wait, hold on. Can I please ask you for one last request?
Oh, you got me, Max. How can I deny that face?
Excuse me, but my throat is scratchy. Can I please have some water?
Of course. I don't want you to be uncomfortable. I promise, this final dose won't hurt.
David, watch out!
How? How did you know that? No gun, no balls.
Jefferson, it's over.
You are not going to stop me. David Madsen. Of course. Well, this is what you get for playing cop. A real bullet. You are not going to stop me.
Oh, Lord, Max. Are you okay? Are you all right? Can you move?
Yes. Thank you, David. Thank you.
Don't thank me. You brought me here. Let's wrap up this son of a bitch first. He ain't going anywhere when he wakes up. Except you are going to prison forever. Or worse.
Mr. Jefferson, now it's your turn to be captured in a moment. Save Chloe.
How ironic.
He burned everything, including all of my photos. Warren! Yes! I can use that picture he took of us. Shit! No signal. Thanks, Mr. Jefferson, but you won't need this anymore.
Good God. It's a...
Jefferson looks so pathetic now. David Madsen is on the case. He's still looking for evidence. David? Are you okay?
Look at this place. It feels like hell.
Jefferson was going to kill me. Like he did to Victoria Chase.
Oh, no. I always suspected that son of a bitch.
You kind of suspected everybody.
Yes, and this is what I get for wasting all those hours on the Prescotts. I set my sights too wide. Lack of focus.
I know the feeling.
Well, you still had the right idea to tell the principal that Jefferson acted shady around Kate Marsh. And Max, I'll never forgive myself for what happened to Kate. I feel like I helped push her off that roof.
Don't blame yourself. Nathan and Jefferson are the ones who put her up there.
I knew Nathan Prescott was a threat. I just waited too long to neutralize him.
Jefferson already did. They had some weird father-son thing going on. But Nathan killed Rachel, and Jefferson had to use him as a scapegoat.
That pervert was pulling all this shit right under my nose, too. I could have stopped him and Nathan if only... I wasn't so stupid.
No, I should have told Principal Wells Nathan had a gun and almost used it. I put the school in danger.
We all make decisions we regret. But I have to admit, I'm impressed by you. And Chloe. And your investigation. I had all the high-tech toys, well, you had each other.
We are a great team.
That's one of my problems. I'm not good at teamwork. Never was. Even in the service.
I can't even imagine what you went through.
I'm not gonna make any
Okay, Terry.
excuses for my behavior. I tried to be a good soldier, but
My nose itches.
I wasn't so great.
Ugh.
I tried to be a good father, too, but when Joyce kicked me out, I had nothing.
I'm good. I'm on my YouTube channel, ALEDream. Please subscribe. I'm playing Life is Strange Episode 5 Polarized. Polarized.
I was pissed off and wanted to rage.
Yeah, I know the feeling. Too much.
I'm going to tell Joyce I was wrong about you. She does love you. It's pretty obvious.
I try not to use my service as an excuse, but it's hard to come home after war. Most people don't know or care what it's like. Except Joyce. She gave me hope.
Oh, my nose.
A new life.
Gross.
And you saved mine. Chloe, she would be proud of you.
I just want to see her safe with her mother. I promised Joyce I would go see a family counselor. I'll start by apologizing to Chloe. I don't expect her to call me Dad, but maybe she'll stop calling me step douche.
So, where is Chloe?
Dave,
Awesome sauce. I'm live right now.
She was pretty stressed out, so, she went to go, medicate before I ended up in here. So, she's okay.
Oh, thank God. For once, I'm happy Chloe's a stoner.
David, I have to go outside and get some real air and use my phone.
Of course. Go on, Max. You're a brave soldier. I'm glad Chloe has a best friend like you. Go on now. You've seen enough of this room. Okay, teacher. Let's see what kind of photo evidence you shit all over this computer.
I could have told David the truth. He deserves it.
God damn you.
Wow, that was really weird. My chat.
Jefferson, you're lucky the cops are getting you in one piece.
You're better off watching me on YouTube because I'm paying more attention to my YouTube.
Damn. Jefferson torched everything. Now the only photo I can get is the one Warren took. I want to burn all these photos. I hate looking at me like that.
You're fucked, Jefferson.
Oh, that's Victoria's bracelet. I bet Jefferson was going to use that to frame Nathan. You won't need those glasses again. All this expensive gear just for sick bullshit.
You are gonna fry for this.
Hello, Marilyn. Look, he's looking at the computer. I never seen when he was looking at the computer.
Oh,
Hey.
no. No.
Freedom. Holy shit. This storm is real. I need to find Warren. Yes! Warren, can you hear me? Never mind. Listen, do you have that photo you took last night in the parking lot?
Yeah, but why? It wasn't that great a shot.
Yes, it is, and I want it. Where are you?
I'm at the Two Whales Diner. Pretty much trapped in here with Joyce thanks to this Armageddon weather. I'm expecting the ocean to turn red.
I'm on my way.
Come on, that's crazy. You can barely walk on the sidewalk outside. Seriously, Max, stay wherever you are. I don't think the storm's getting smaller. I'm kind of scared.
That's okay, too. But it's not over yet, Warren. So hold on.
Oh boy. What would you do in a situation like this?
I trust Limbo our culture of sin and entitlement would lead to God striking us down. And I'm the one trapped in this fucking radio station. Somebody get me the hell out of here now! Now, goddammit, how do I pay all those taxes?
You have one new message. Message received yesterday at 9 p.m.
Max, it's Nathan. I just wanted to say, I'm sorry. I didn't want to hurt Kate or Rachel or I didn't want to hurt anybody. Everybody used me. Mr. Jefferson is coming for me now. All this shit will be over soon. Watch out, Max. He wants to hurt you next. Sorry.
Stay over there, Terry. You're still admin, I think. So stay admin. Stay being an admin.
Warren is at the Two Wheels timer, so hurry up. Hey, that guy's trapped. I have death is everywhere, following me.
Oh, lordy. Thanks, kid.
Are you okay?
Once I get the hell out of here, I was trapped here because I got stuck in this shithole delivering logs after the railroad was closed down.
You better go now.
And I ain't never coming back here. You need a lift?
No thanks. I have to find a friend.
You go, girl. You go.
Thanks, Terry.
Not Echo. I have to stop him from getting hurt. How can I get out of here? He's dead. Electrocuted. Come on. You have to get out of here right now.
I need to breathe. I need air. Please, 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 please.
Hi! Guys, I'm on my YouTube channel, ALEDream, ALEDream. I am streaming Life is Strange, last episode. It is intense.
No more storms. Please, 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 please.
You should get out of here.
The hell is dying?
Okay. I better hurry to the diner over there. I need Warren's photo.
Oh man, this is intense. Hey, Dad. On my YouTube channel.
Yes.
Apparently, there's someone making fake accounts of my picture on ALEDreamGameon. I can't check because the person's not nowhere in my board, so I can't check the pictures. I don't even like her, so I haven't followed her. I'm doing good. How are you? Just type it.
Oh no, not her. I should have warned her. I never even asked her name. So selfish.
Evacuation. Once again, this is not a test. This is not a test. An E6 tornado warning has been issued for Arcadia Bay and
yeah, really. I'm gonna check it later and text it to you so you can report them.
now in effect.
Max. Oh, Max.
Oh, Jesus, I am so glad
Thanks,
to
Boo.
see you, sweetie. Are you okay?
Yes. What about you guys?
Two Whales is barely standing now. I don't know if it's gonna make it through this tornado. Oh, poor Officer Barry and all those people out
I
there.
know.
Okay, get your ass inside. I have to get back to this gentleman on the ground. Warren has been gathering all the first aid.
It's not much, Joyce, but it's all we have.
Bash it up. Hold on a second.
You okay, Warren?
How the hell did I ignore all those warnings, Max? The snow? The eclipse?
There's nothing you could do about it, Warren.
I'm so stupid. Should have seen it coming.
So glad everybody is safe here. But I need that photo from Warren to help Chloe.
Okay, Max. Excuse me while I go help this other gentleman.
Frank, I'm so glad you're here. Are you okay?
What? Besides this tornado, the hole in my leg, not to mention the fact that I might die on the floor of a diner, and you're the last person I could see. You know what? I'm cool. Jesus. And I bet that thief Chloe and you didn't find Rachel, right?
Frank, I don't know how to say this, so I just will. Rachel is dead.
Fuck you, Max. No. No way. She left town. She's gone. Now, how do you know, huh? How?
All of our clues led us to my professor, Mark Jefferson. He had this creepy photo torture chamber, and we found out he was using
Thanks,
Nathan
Terry.
Prescott to drug and photograph Blackwell students.
Prescott? Fuck! Fuck, I knew it! I should never have hooked up with that sick punk. Pompidou hated him. Yeah. You saw Rachel?
Yes. I wish I didn't. I'm so sorry, Frank. Nathan wanted to impress Jefferson, and he killed her.
How? How did he kill her?
He used some drug and gave her an overdose.
An overdose? The only way Nathan could have done that is if I sold it to him. I killed my lioness. No. What have I done? Where is this motherfucker Jefferson?
He's going to jail. He won't be hurting anybody anymore.
Rachel. Oh, God. She was the one good thing in my life, Max. I know she was too young. I expect her to leave me, just not how it happened. I would never have stopped her from going after her dreams.
I know. Neither would Chloe.
I knew Chloe and her were close. And I was jealous, but, now I see why Rachel dug her. And Chloe was man enough to ask me for help after all that shit we went through.
Chloe would appreciate that.
You know, the one time I met my dad, the bastard quoted the Bible and said he wanted to enter his house justified. In other words, to do the right thing. Me too. And maybe you're helping me get there, Max. Don't get me wrong, kid. I still think you're weird. But you're cool.
Come on, Joyce. Focus on the people here.
Jesus.
At least Frank still has Pompidou at his side.
I hate to say I'm glad to see you, but I'm so glad to see you.
That's okay. The important thing is that you're safe. And I know you can take care of yourself after Nathan.
Should have done that a long time ago. But damn, Max. Can't believe you actually drove down here in the middle of a fucking E6 tornado. Just for one photograph? I mean, I know you didn't come for me.
Warren, came for all of you. And just tell me you do have the photograph.
I just want...
Now shut up and listen.
Oh yeah. You're finally going to tell me what you never did in the parking lot.
Dance with me.
I wish I would have. So I'm just going to tell you without any explanation. Trust me, okay?
I always do. You should probably tell me quick.
I had a vision in Jefferson's class of a tornado destroying Arcadia Bay. I went to the bathroom and saw my best friend Chloe get shot by Nathan Prescott. You with me so far?
Where else could I be? Go on.
Then I found out that I could rewind time. And long story short, Mark Jefferson is insane and dangerous.
Whoa, is that all?
have to go back in time. Jefferson already killed Chloe. I can't let that happen. I have to do something, Warren.
Max, going back in time is what caused the storm.
All because of me? How?
I'm not a real scientist, even though I play one at school, but this seems like pure cause and effect. Maybe chaos theory. What happened with Jefferson? Did he hurt you?
He used Nathan to get drugs and money for him. Jefferson tied me up and dosed me with some drug and took sick photos of me. It was so horrible.
Max, I'm so sorry you had to go through all that. You're the bravest person I've ever known. You know, I want to kill that son of a bitch. Where is he?
Busted. History. Which I need to change fast to make it right again. Is that bad?
For every action, there's a reaction. Whenever you reversed or altered time, maybe you caused a chain reaction. Even in the environment.
Warren, I know this all sounds insane, but you're the only other person who I can count on now. I wish we had more time together. Do you believe me?
Max, of course I believe you. You're the most amazing person I've ever met. And I'm glad you trust me.
Always. I just wish I could trust my powers. I guess we'll never know if it's magic or science.
Even if it's from a wizard or a wormhole, you're part of something bigger. And I don't believe in fate or destiny, but after this week, I realize I don't know shit.
That makes both of us, Warren.
I do know you're here for a reason. And I guess it's up to you to find out why. Max, I'm sorry you got stuck in this. I don't have a fucking clue what's going on. But I have total faith that you'll do the right thing when the time comes. I'm so proud of you, Max. How could there be a more important moment in history? And I'm in the middle of it with you. So thank you for trusting me.
Thanks for being here. Always.
Well, this is intense.
Be careful out there.
For luck.
Ooh.
Just in case we don't get out of this, I wanted to say...
I know, Warren.
Of course you do.
I'm going to make the right choices from now on. I swear.
That's why you're Super Max.
no time for this shit. Come on, Max. Chloe. Jesus, dude, what is up with you?
I'm just glad we're here together.
I guess you need to talk. No worries. It's all good.
I'm glad you're with me too. What's going on, Max? We have to find Nathan right now. He's gonna fucking
Sorry, Warren.
Rachel. Let's go. Now. Chloe, wait, listen. I can walk and listen, okay? Stop and listen for once. Fine, Max. I'm listening.
Chloe, you can't go in that party. You're gonna die if you do.
You used your powers, right? And you fucked around with time and I died.
Not like that.
You're supposed to back me up. So there's no way that punk-ass bitch Nathan Prescott is taking me down.
You're right, he won't. Mark Jefferson killed you. And others.
Jefferson, the art teacher? That's bullshit. Nathan is the fucking serial killer. We saw the proof. Now, excuse me, I'm going to that party to make sure he never hurts anybody again. Are you coming?
Nathan is dead, and you're in danger.
That fucker is already dead? How do you know that?
Because I was there.
Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Jefferson kidnapped Rachel and some other girls. He was also manipulating Nathan, and he killed him.
Then it's Jefferson's turn to die now. I understand why you don't want to do this, and I won't blame you for not coming with me.
Chloe!
Chloe knows I have this power. She has to believe me now.
Chloe, you can't get revenge if you're dead.
It doesn't matter. I have to make Nathan pay for what he did to Rachel. And I know you've got my back.
Chloe!
You almost had her, Max.
Nathan is that fucker is already... Because... Will you please tell me exactly what happened? Please.
Thanks, guys.
Chloe. Jefferson drugged and kidnapped me. I was tied up in his bunker. You have no idea what hell I went through to get back here. I couldn't let you die. You brought me back here, and I can't lose you again. I won't.
Max, I'm so sorry. I was the one who dragged you into all this shit. Nobody, especially you, should have to go through that. Now we have to stop Jefferson. With one bullet.
No, not this way. Chloe, I can't keep fixing everything if all I'm gonna do is just break it over and over again. I know how this is gonna turn out, and I'm afraid I'm fucking up all these alternate realities.
Wait, alternate realities? What do you mean, Max? What did you do?
I fucked up, Chloe. I wanted to make things right, but everything turned out wrong.
Max, what the hell are you talking about?
I was able to go back in time to the last day William was alive. I stopped him from leaving, but you ended up in a car crash instead.
You saw my dad again?
You were completely paralyzed. And you were in pain. You were slowly dying, and you asked me to end your life. But Chloe, there was no way I could do that. I had to return to this timeline to see you again. I had to.
God, Max. That must have been awful for you. I'm so sorry I had to ask you that.
It was worse for you. But I had no idea what would happen, and as usual, I messed everything up, and I never want to hurt you. Ever. You have to believe me.
Of course I do. Do you think I would even know how to handle that situation? Nobody would. The important thing is that we're together again.
You're right. That's why you should come with me, so we can stay together and stay alive.
I hear you, Max, but do you think we should let Jefferson get away with torture and murder?
Of course not. If we tell David, he'll believe us and he can actually stop him. Right?
I don't get it. Why do you trust him after you totally reamed him the other day? He's not even at our house anymore.
Chloe, David saved me from Jefferson. If he didn't track down the dark room, I'd be dead right now.
Max, I had no clue. I should have been the one to save you, but I'm so grateful David was there. So what's your plan?
We tell him everything, including that Victoria is in danger.
Okay. You've been through so much. I believe you, Max. After all, I'm still your faithful companion.
Yes, you are. So listen, in a few minutes, I won't know any of this happened. Nothing. We absolutely have to stay in your room and do nothing. Then we explain everything to David, and we finally let him do his job. You'll have to tell me exactly what I did and said just now. Just explain that I traveled through time using the photo.
Will you believe me?
I'll always love you, Chloe.
See that the real Max is back. So, how was your time trip, dude?
Shut up. Oh, you're alive. You're alive. Oh, both of us. I did so much to bring you back, Chloe. It worked. It actually worked. You're with me again.
Looks like even fate doesn't want us apart. And
hi, Terry.
Traveled through multiple realities just to save my ungrateful ass over and over, and I hope it was worth it. But I don't blame you for wanting me out of your life after all my drama.
Come on. I'm the official drama king and queen of Arcadia Bay this week. Just look at what my powers have caused in just a short time. Nobody.
You're Max fucking Caulfield, Time Warrior. Even if you weren't, you're kind and caring. Nobody could have a better best friend. Nobody. You didn't ask for any of this to happen, but it did. You need to accept how awesome you are.
Maybe I willed it subconsciously or something. I always wanted my life to be special. An adventure. But not without you. And it didn't happen until I moved back here. So, without you, my powers wouldn't even exist.
And for whatever scientific, mystical reason that we'll obviously never figure out, we were meant to be together at this exact moment in history. I have to think that Rachel was somewhere behind the scenes, fighting for justice.
I'd like to think that too. We all owe Rachel Amber. Now tell me everything that happened. You remember, right?
Well, we left the party and made sure Jefferson couldn't find us. For once, I was glad I lived in an actual fortress. Then the storm got hella crazy, and you said we would be safe at the lighthouse.
Chloe, look. The storm is getting bigger now. It's coming closer. I can't even believe this is real. This is happening because of me.
Stop it. Stop beating yourself up, okay? We've both paid our dues already on it. God, look at that. Look at that monster. Who knows? This could be Rachel's revenge. Our revenge. The lighthouse is out of the way of the tornado. Come on!
Chloe...
I've got your back, Max.
Whoa.
Alfred Hitchcock famously called film little pieces of time.
I'm back in class. What the hell?
These pieces of time can frame us in our glory and our
I have to
sorrow.
listen to this Jefferson lecture again. This
From
might
color
be hell.
to chiaroscuro.
Yikes.
Now, can you give me an example of a photographer
Okay,
who perfectly
this is
captured the
messed
human
up.
condition in black and white?
Am I stuck in a time loop?
Anybody? Bueller?
Diane Arbus.
Be calm and don't freak out.
Why Arbus?
Yet.
Because of her images of hopeless faces. You feel like totally haunted by the eyes of those sad mothers and children.
She saw humanity as tortured, right? And frankly, it's bullshit. Shh, 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 shh. Keep that to yourself.
What's going
Seriously,
on?
though, I could
Nobody
frame
even
any one of you
cares?
in a dark corner and capture you in a moment of desperation.
Everybody's gone now. Have I totally fucked up time? This doesn't make sense.
This is the scary part.
I see you, Max Caulfield. Don't even think about leaving here until we talk about your entry. I just wanted to know if you'd like to spend the rest of your life in my darkroom. Your purity inspires me so much, and we could be so happy together. Who needs selfies when I can give you portraiture?
There's no way I'm saying that. No way.
I love you, Mr. Jefferson. Our dark room. Thanks for killing Chloe. My selfies are shit.
I like to think of it as our dark room. It's the only place I truly feel safe and protected from the storm.
Of course, Max. I can capture you over and over. You can be my model for life and death. We are going to be so happy together in the dark. Just make sure you stay pure. I won't like it if you get dirty like Rachel or Chloe.
This can't be real. I don't believe it.
Hey, Kate. Max. How could you let me jump off a roof? You were the only person I trusted here, but you never really listened to me. Now I'm never going to heaven. Instead, you've stuck me in hell. Alone forever.
No! Kate, I was only trying to save you.
I'm echt serious.
Don't try to hide, Max! Get over here! Let me capture you!
Jefferson is coming after me again.
You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die. Please understand, Max. The only place I can be my selfie is in the dark room. After everything I did for you, and you accuse me.
Maybe I'll be safe in the lighthouse. Maybe I'll wake up.
Cry. Art is supposed to make you cry. And you will. Max. Max, you used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
This part is so eerie.
Please understand, Max. The only place I can be my selfie is in the dark room. After everything I did for you, and you accuse me of making our sweet, naive Kate Marsh cry. Art is supposed to make you cry. And you will. What happened to your spark, Max? I thought I could be your professor. For life. I realize now you'll never be an artist. Much less a photographer. Come here, Max. Class is dismissed. I miss those days when you looked at me in class with those wide eyes. I want to be your professor again. I can teach you.
Damn it, Max! Wake up!
Look into the lens, Max. Turn right. Now left. Show me the love.
Please come to the dark room immediately. I repeat, Max Caulfield, to the dark room. Now! Excuse me. Can everybody hear me?
saw me fuck up Nathan? I did. Max, Max? Max, where are you? Max, hey! Me stop fuck up Nathan? I did. Max, where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play. Hey,
Miss Coffee.
come out
and
to
think
play.
we're going to accommodate her every
Come out
whim.
to play. Hey, babe, babe.
I wish I could
Who
press
wants
a
to
button
go
and
away?
close whole fucking
Go
school.
away, go away, baby.
You just use your power to cheat at life and cheat your friends out of life.
Get your bony ass over here. I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Max! I want to share my gift with you. Don't you dare run away.
Zombie.
Max! Max!
Gold! Genius!
Oh no. Bottles. This might be hell.
Nobody ever helped me, Max. Especially you. Especially you. It's gonna be so sweet when I bury your
Now,
Ugh, these ones are too hard to find.
you to die too, skank.
Oh, when did I get bad bottle karma?
You need to get high like Rachel. Want some drugs?
Oh man. Model in the dirt. Just bone, meat, maggots.
Is there one more left?
All over that shit. You wanna take pictures? Rachel. Rachel Amber.
Just like her last name, I can finally see right through her skin and feel that cold, rotting flesh.
Please let that be the last one.
I have to know the bottles really fast.
Could have seen Rachel. My blood.
Stop right now! You wanna take pictures? Rachel. Rachel Amber.
Psst, Max. Me and Rachel are floating down here in the sewers.
That was intense.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Like you're the real cook here?
I am when Mom's away.
I'll let her know that.
fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the two-wing. Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon. You are ridiculous. You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Shit, where are those keys?
Another $1 for the swear jar.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever. Now lock up after I leave. Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house. And no Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
How long will this nightmare go on?
Bye, Terry.
I think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge. You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Max is a fucking child.
Oh, Christ, I know. And she never shuts up. Does she?
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
Holy shit, Warren. Max is trying to play us both.
Guess she's not as innocent as she acts.
Not when she's trying to hook up with both of us.
I only want to go ape with you, Chloe. Come here.
God damn, you are a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
Oh shit. Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra. Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
I fucking love your tats, Chloe. You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
Great. Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code? Don't kill us, Max!
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
Look, I know things were bad between us, but
now you're going to kill me?
To die?
Max, please save us.
So this is how Max gets her revenge on?
Max, she saved my life.
Honey, I always
gave me the
thought
chance
of you
to
like
catch
a daughter.
one more fish.
And now you're gonna
Breaker,
take me
breaker.
away.
Killing me.
Thanks for saving me.
No,
Carrying the load,
Why would
good
you
buddy.
do that?
That's a big 10-4.
I guess my
I
husband
know I
and new
haven't
baby
been the best
will
principal
have to
to
go
you,
without me.
but you've been a great everyday hero for
see my
wish we
husband
had
and new
been friends,
baby
Max.
will have to go without
But
me.
please, don't let me die like this.
Don't let the squirrels die.
I'm still a teenager.
Even if I'm dead, how can you
Please,
let all
Max,
these
don't
other
kill
people
me
get
so
wiped out?
we can finally
They
have
don't
our tea
deserve that.
session.
Max, I want you to know.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind. Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers? It wasn't my choice. I didn't ask to rewind time. No, but you were happy to use it to get people to like you. As if you cared about them. I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear. You were just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends. And I've used my powers for good. Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault? Wait, let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that? Of course. She's my best friend. Oh yeah, you ignored your best friend for 5 years while she went through hell. Some friend. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore. I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she has any feelings for us? You're just another puppet. Man, you are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name. And someday Chloe will destroy. Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality. After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt. I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life.
Since you're...
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing.
Cowabunga! Why look, an otter in my...
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my...
Photobomb!
Photo hog.
I double dare you. Kiss me now. Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Dude, I am so lucky that...
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know.
Whoa, awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
Chloe, you're back.
Kate wasn't the
First, all those binders are...
Rachel! Oh, Rachel, no, please not her!
Chloe.
Come on, Max, we're almost there. Max, come on now. Don't worry. We'll be okay. Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
Chloe? I must have passed out.
Oh, thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
I swear. But that nightmare was so real.
Aw,
It was so horrible.
This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. All I really created was just death and destruction. Fuck all of that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me. Which had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we wouldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing. Max. This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You proved that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe, I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can. Max, it's time.
Not anymore.
Max, I'll always be with you. Forever.
Sunshine
That's it. Game's over. Alrighty, so you decided to sacrifice Arcadia Bay. David got a scar during the fight. And David didn't kill Jefferson. You saved the trucker. You didn't save Evan. You didn't save Alyssa. You saved the fisherman. You didn't change Joyce's mind about David. You told the truth about Rachel to Frank. You kissed Warren. That's no more Life is Strange until I read you the book. Which I'm really excited to read the book, but not today. It's like late at night. But it was awesome to be with you guys for this amount of time. I don't even know how long. Next game will be Life is Strange 2 after I'm finished with Zelda on Facebook. I'm really excited about that. Where is this thing? So yeah. I can't wait to read this book to you guys. Life is Strange. Welcome to Hell. Well, Blackwell Academy. So it's like a special edition book that came out recently. And then the comic books are coming out soon too. So I can't wait for the comic books. I'm gonna get the comic books on electric, you know, like ebook, so I could show you on streams and stuff. So thank you so much for coming tonight, and thank you for staying for the whole stream. And you'll be notified when Life is Strange 2 is starting. Life is Strange 2 will be streamed on Facebook, Mixer, YouTube, Twitch, and Mob Crush, all 5. So thank you once again for coming here, and bye everyone.